Welcome back to Multiview Part Deuce. All right, this time we're going to do one of these drawings here. We're going to do this one right here up at the top. A little bit of a minor challenging one, but I'm going to do two of them with you guys. This is going to be video one of two. It's video two of Multiview, but you get it. So anyway, we're going to be going through this, and hopefully this will help you understand how to do the problems. You have to do 5, that many, okay? I'll do 2 with you guys, so you have 3 to do on your own. 3, 2, 1. Mount the phone. Get your paper taped down, and we're gonna start this bad boy right here. So please follow me because there's a couple measurements in the middle here that are hard to see. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this one with you. So here we go. So the dark part right here, the shaded area, this is your front view always on these that show that. So just so you know, this is front, this is right, and this is top. This is a bit of an old copy, but you can make out most of the things. You should be able to make about all of them. So about an inch up from the bottom of your paper, about an inch over is where I want you to start. If you want to plot it out, great. If not, you can just eyeball it, but I want room on the bottom of your paper. So you're going to draw a line that is 3 inches long first. This represents the length of your object. Pretty self-explanatory, okay? So next, I need to draw a line going up. So my line going up right here, which is 0.88. That's 7/8 of an inch. So go ahead, rotate your T-square. Please, 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 do not do this. It never turns out well for anybody. Don't try to butt up your ruler with your triangle or with your T-square. It never ends up well. Lines are always crooked. Just rotate it around, line it up. 7/8 of an inch. Draw your line. Move it over. One more time. Draw your line. Okay? So you don't have to mark this. I'm putting this here for your sake. 7/8, 7/8, 7/8. Okay? Now I need to go in. Right here in the back says a measurement going in for this is 0.5. So on both sides, you're going to go in 1/2 inch. Go ahead and draw your line. I'm going to go over here. I know I'm on the 3, so I'm just going to go in at 2.5. So these lines should both be 1/2 inch. Okay? There are times where you're going to have to use a calculator on some of this because you're not sure what the measurement is. So the total height of this object is 2.5 inches. There's a ramp right here, and that's only 1.25 inches down. So what I would have to do on this normally is I would have to take 2.5 minus 0.88. Which is 1 5/8. Now, what I could do if I want to be really, really careful with this is I could go ahead and I could set my ruler on the 2.5 inches on the very bottom line. And see there's my 1 5/8. I could take this and just draw it up to here. Slide your T-square over. Do it again. Then go ahead and attach at the top. Now you're not done yet. We still have a bit more to do on this one. Is I want to do this front little slot right here. Okay? Now the measurements read it goes in 0.5 on both sides and then down 1.25. So I'm going to go in 1/2 inch. Make a little mark. In 1/2 inch. Make a little mark. And double check my measurement. I had a weird angle. Then I go down 1.25 inches. Slide it over. Go down 1.25 inches. Then draw my line going straight across. So this view is about 9% done. There are some hidden lines, but I'm not going to get there yet. Okay, I want to show you some things first. So follow the method to my madness. Please do that. I don't do things just for the sake of doing them. I always have a reason. Okay, next we're going to line project. So if you remember in the little lecture I gave you guys on Multiview, line projection is probably the number one thing that can make your life much, much easier on these. If you choose not to, well, then it's going to be a bit of a struggle. Watch this. Very, very faintly, I'm going to draw lines going straight up on the outsides. I got to move my camera. On the very outsides, draw a line I'm going very, very faintly because this is my length, okay? So I usually like to go an inch above the object. So I'm going to eyeball about an inch above here. And this is where my next one is going to start at. So I am just going to draw a line going straight across as an object line because this is part of my object. So what I drew here, this is the front or the top of this. Now this would go straight across because in that glass projection theory, everything goes flat. So this line would go straight across. Okay? I'm gonna do something a little bit weird now. Not weird, but it's just a little different from like you guys. Is I'm gonna go up 2¼ inches from here, and I'm gonna make a little mark. So there are squares that go outside of here. I'm not gonna worry about those yet. What I do care about right now are these lines here. So I'm gonna project up this here. If you see I'm doing this systematically, I'm not just drawing up wild lines everywhere. I'm gonna make this one go a little bit higher so I can see it later on. Okay? So the width of my object, I'm gonna grab my sheet again, is 2¼ inches. So I go up 2¼ inches, which I did. Now, the back wall of this does go straight across. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw that. But I'm not gonna darken in this because this doesn't go all the way down. Neither does this. These are just little helper lines. So now I'm gonna draw my boxes because I have my back line drawn. So my boxes go down that 5/8 of an inch that we just previously talked about on our last portion of this. I think we did. We might not have. Either way, you get the picture. So 5/8 of an inch from here, 5/8 of an inch up from here. Now, this is where line projection becomes really, really neat. If you do it correctly, you're gonna have a lot less work on your hands. So this is 5/8 inch up, watch this. I'm gonna draw a dark line here. Go dark line here. Dark line here. Dark line here. And then I'm going to draw a line here because I already have these made out. And then we're gonna do a little bit of erasing here. Okay, you got that done. Now I'm gonna take my little eraser shield. So I really don't wanna see these lines if I don't have to. I'm gonna erase the outside lines like this, just so I don't have to deal with them anymore. Just to help out the eyes so I don't have too many things on my paper. Okay, so take a moment and do that. Okay, got it? All right, cool. Okay, so next I do need, oh shoot, I'm sorry. We do need lines right here. I apologize for that. My bad. Oh wait, no, it was the outside ones I had you erase. We're good. So these I want to keep right here. All right? And in fact, we had a little error because I got ahead of myself, I got distracted. These go all the way straight down like this. So these go all the way straight down like so. Because there is a back one here. So next thing we got to do is this little part like this. So guess what we're going to do first, folks? Line project. Whoosh, like this. Whoosh, like this. Okay? This gets offset from here, 5/8 of an inch. So actually, guess what you just did? if this is 5/8 of an inch, all I need is a line right here, then darken in these lines going up. That's why you don't draw dark lines, because they are guidelines. They are here for one thing, helping, like me, okay? This view is 100% done. If you wish to go in and erase, that's great. Would love to see it a little cleaner than this, but I'm gonna leave mine a little bit just for the sake of time on the video. I'm not gonna go through and erase every little single little line. But this is what your top view should look like. Okay, now just while we're on these two views, there is a hidden line right here and right here. Reason why is kind of why we're looking at this object. There's nothing right there, but there's something here. So I would need a hidden line through here. Now, you remember back in our line type little lecture, line type little thing we did, it's 1/8 inch, 16th inch gap. So what I do is I draw 3 lines, skip a gap. Draw 3 lines, skip a gap, draw 3 lines, and then I finish it. So do that too, make it look nice and neat. Don't cheat it, I can tell. Doesn't take a scientist to figure that out, or an engineer for that matter. Okay, these two views are done. One more view left. I need to scoot my camera over a little bit so we can see this. There we go. So, once again, we're gonna line project this thing going straight over like this. I'm gonna draw a vague line here and a vague line here. And once again, I like going about 1 inch over. I'm just gonna put a mark right here to show that this is the side of my object. Okay. Then I'm gonna put this straight up here like that. So that's gonna be my object line I need. So that is this side of my object. The width of it, once again, is 2 1/4. You know that, because you've done this one already once. Now that you have these little lines here, you see how this is gonna go really, really quick. I don't need to do a whole lot of thinking on this one. So there we go right there. Now, I can just draw my box out. Like so. So this here is 2 1/4. Quarter, not half. Now watch this. So I know that there are lines that go straight across this way. Okay? If I want to, I could draw my little faint line like this, which is totally fine. But then I'm going to take it over a 1/2 inch. No. 5/8. Sorry about that. Looked at the wrong angle. 5/8 here. Going to go over again 5/8. Draw this going straight down. Draw this going straight down. Now I don't need a hidden line right behind there because the object line overrides a hidden line. And then a line like this. Line like this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, last thing is this ramp right here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna project this over to where it just touches this box right here. So this is the bottom of this ledge right here. So I need the back part. And that's, once again, 5/8 of an inch. I figured if you don't know how to read 1/8 after this, I don't know what to tell you. So once again, 5/8 right there. And then all I need to do now is draw a little hidden line right here. And then I is done. So hidden line, hidden line, hidden line, hidden line, hidden line, so on and so forth. Keep going with those to the end. Make sure it touches the line, and you are done. This drawing is finished. When you get it done, take a picture of it, send it to me, or somehow get it to me, and we'll be good. I'll see you on the next video. Later.